Hello and welcome back to another episode of OmathaCraft. This is episode 37 and in today's video we are going to do a mixture of different pieces because I'm recording pretty late, close to the deadline. So we're going to do a few bits and pieces which I've been meaning to do for a fair while, and there's also a few things I want to show you. So we're going to jump right into first person just like that, and as you will see around the sugarcane farm I'm actually beginning to plan out the build we are going to put around this. Eventually, at some point, we are actually going to do a building around this thing here, which is absolutely awesome. It's been ages. We built this up really early on in the season, and it has taken me ages to actually sort this thing out. So I've done some planning, I've got some ideas in my head, and yeah, we are going to work on this at some point soon, or maybe in between episodes. Alongside that, I've also terraformed the area surrounding this. And if we take a look, the whole way down here, there used to be just a big drop. That is now completely and utterly gone. If we come around the side, you'll see this. There used to be a big drop under there. That is all now gone. You will notice if we drop down in here, it's not filled in. This has just all been, as you can see, this is where the ground used to be, but we have just filled in all like that, but that is fine because obviously that will all get covered up in its own time. Now there's something else I want to take a look at. While doing this, I realised, I'm running low on certain resources. A lot of sort of basic resources like stone, andesite, and a lot of the blocks that we do use around our base quite a lot. Obviously, all of these blocks you see generally come from stone. So I decided, right, what we're going to do is we're going to do a massive mining session. And then I thought, well, hang on, why not we make use of this massive mining session? Why not we see if there's maybe a slime chunk nearby, because then we can do a 2-in-1. We can make a slime farm while also getting tons of resources. Then I had a look on a slime chunk finder and I found 4 slime chunks in a row. So that is what I have been doing over the past few days or so. It's not fully dug out, but as you will see, this here is 4 slime chunks all in a row at the end of our base. Perfect location. This is absolutely amazing. So I've been really busy digging this thing out. And if we take a look, I'll turn on chunk border. So that's 1 chunk just there. We have the 2nd chunk just there. We have the 3rd chunk just here, and the 4th right over on site. So we're going to have a mega slime farm. So that's something we're going to work on maybe next episode. But in today's episode, I just wanted to show you that I've been working on this, and I've completely forgotten the bottom here. But yeah, we dug this chunk that has been fully dug out, and I'm currently working on this one here. I came across a minecart chest. I haven't looked in it yet. I haven't generated the loot. So I thought, you know what, let's do that on camera. That'd be a nice little thing we could do. So let's load that up. We've got a golden apple. That is useful for our villager breeding hall. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I really want anything else. We'll just get rid of this now, thank you. There we go, let's get rid of that. But yeah, there we go. So that is what we are currently working on in between episodes, and this is getting tons upon tons of resources. If we swoop down here, all of these chests here are full with stone. The only diamonds I've found so far is 6 diamond ore. That's a bit sad, but again, we do still have 3 more chunks or so that haven't reached diamond level just yet. But so all of them are full. All of these 6 here are full, so that's 12 double chests already. And I've just placed down these extra 6 because we definitely need some more storage space. So this thing is absolutely amazing, and it is providing a lot of resources. I also went and used our villagers and made use of them to get a whole bunch of pickaxes. That's what I wanted from this. We don't want to have to constantly go backwards and forwards to our to the Enderman farm to be able to repair these up. So I made 3 pickaxes like here, so it takes us, I can spend 3 times as long down here than I do instead of 3 times as more trips. There are some other things I want to show you, so let's jump onto them as well. Now, in between episodes, I actually made a couple of farms. Now, these farms, they're really basic farms, but they're something I've been meaning to make for absolute ages. And these, they're right down underground at this point here, so we're just going to drop down. I made a little drop water elevator. We've got one going up the side there, and a drop just down here. So down here, we have 2 farms. We have a skeleton grinder, so this farm here, this will give us skeletons, and I did used to have dogs down there, but the skeletons shot them. I didn't manage to heal them up in time, so my dogs did die, sadly. That's why I had to sit the dog sign so they wouldn't teleport out of there. So we have a skeleton farm that is made out of a skeleton spawner. So that's a really simple farm that we often make very early on in the season. I really regret not making that earlier on. And actually, you know what? Let's come and take a look. There we go. We've got skeletons rolling in already. And my main reason for that is, I think, yep, if we break through the wall there, you'll see the skeleton spawn is just in there. There's a water elevator. They drop down. So I think Yes, they're a few hits and they're then killed. They're not one-hit kills. I didn't even manage to sort that out in time. We have a little storage system going on down here. We have bones in this chest just down here. As you'll see, I've been using loads of them already. And arrows in this other chest just here. The rest of it, we have going into an automatic dropper. So anything that goes in here, we're taking a comparator output into a repeater, which runs it round just like that. And that will chuck any armor, any bows. I don't want to keep any of it. So I thought, you know what, let's just dispose of it all into lava, which is, as you can see, just there. Now we have a similar thing going on over here. We have a cave spider spawner. If we wait here for just a little bit of time, we should see some cave spiders begin to roll in. And there we go. As you'll see, the cave spiders are beginning to roll in, and we can slay them just here with our sword. They will get picked up by a hopper. We are saving only the string from this farm here, so we're getting tons upon tons of string. That is also really useful, again, for wool, and actually for quite a few recipes, string is quite useful. And then I think behind the wall, somewhere around here, oh, perfectly just there, you will see that, again, we've got a lava dropper that will get rid of all the spider eyes. As we have a witch farm, we already have a mega supply of spider eyes, so that's not too much worry. So these are the little farms I've set up during episodes just so I can actually work on getting resources. I really want to be able to start doing bigger and bigger projects this season. I'm really looking forward to it. So that is why I've set up these farms. Now the most important one here is the bones. Bones are so useful, especially for their bone meal, and that is because we have a tree farm. We built up a tree farm a few episodes ago, and that tree farm is something we're going to be using more and more because I would like to stock our shop. The shop we made quite a while ago over in Communal can stock whatever we want it to stock, and I'd like to start selling wood, and that requires a lot of bone meal. And if we take a look, I've stocked it up using that skeleton farm. Here we go. And yeah, I've been slowly getting my hands on lots and lots of wood, which I'm planning to start selling in our shop. So as you can see from this chest here, I've actually started work on gathering spruce. It really doesn't take that long at all, especially when I go AFK for a while. I can leave this running, get loads of wood, and then I'm going to focus on the other woods as well. So the woods we are going to create are oak wood, spruce wood, birch wood, and jungle wood. Obviously, our tree farm doesn't work with acacia wood or dark oak. So those two we won't be selling, but those four I think we might just sell. So I think what we should do is we should head over to our shop over in Communal and take a look at how many slots we've got left and see what kind of items we should sell. And we are over here at Communal, and before we head over to the shop, I just wanted to say how awesome the mall is looking. It's going to be so grand and just look so cool. I mean, just look at this. Such a grand looking entrance. So much sandstone must be going into this project. It must be insane. But Vloop is doing such an awesome job on this. Anyways, back to it. Let's head back over to our shop. So this is a shop we built up a few episodes ago. I cannot remember off the top of my head, so that's good on my front. And if we take a look at things, we can choose the item we want to sell just here. So we got a few different items that we are selling. One thing that's never really sold is gunpowder. So we might tweak around the things we're selling. We're really easy, and it's really easy for us to do things like that. We then put our input in there, and then we can put our payments in there. So let's go around to the maintenance section and take a look at what we've got. So we checked a while back, I think when we welcomed Vloop onto the server, we got a 45 diamonds. That's awesome. That's a nice number of diamonds, and we can see the kind of things that have been sold. So we sold one shulker box of gunpowder. And you know what, let's head around the back again, and let's see how many slots we have left in the shop. Okay, so this is the restocking room, and if we take a look, we've got the rockets just there, we've got the gunpowder there, we've got the honey blocks, the honeycomb, and then we've got actually 4 extra slots, and we want to sell 4 types of wood, so that might just be perfect. I think that would work perfectly. So what we are going to do now is I am going to get busy at the tree farm and work out how we are going to start selling this wood. It's time to get finding and hunting. Now I need a jungle sapling, or at least 2 or 3 just to get me going so I can start harvesting the jungle wood. We've already harvested about 27 stacks of birch, oak and spruce, and the last one we obviously need is that jungle. I don't know where I'm going to find a jungle sapling, so I'm kind of being very cheeky and having a rummage around people's bases to see if I can find a jungle sapling anywhere. Now I'm hoping, I mean, they've got bamboo all over the place. That comes from a jungle. Though to be fair, I've got bamboo at my base, but I definitely didn't get that from a jungle. So hopefully, I'm hoping Remora or Dean might have some lying around. I've already had a quick nose around Vicious Pie's base, but that was to no avail. Aha! I have come across Pyro's base just here. I'm going to borrow those 4 saplings, and then we're going to come back and we'll dump them off a load of saplings because we produce an excess in jungle saplings. So we just need a couple to get us going, and we'll drop off. You know what, let's be nice. We might even do 4 stacks. We take 4, we'll give him 4 stacks. I'm sure he won't mind about that. So yeah, let's head to our base. Let's finish farming all of this wood. Then we can put this in our shop, and hopefully we'll see more diamonds rolling in. We've kind of run into an issue. The saplings did not want to hold out. They wouldn't produce it. There's something must be to do with jungle saplings, and they're just not giving me enough. So I've actually run out of saplings, and I just tried to grow a tree manually. That didn't give me any saplings whatsoever. So I think we're actually going to have to fly a very long way out to the jungle, which I tell you what, I don't think I even know where that is, to actually go and chop down and maybe get ourselves about a stack of jungle saplings, so this farm will become actually efficient. I have crafted up a load of light blue shulker boxes, and we're heading down to the wood farm because we are now going to stock up all of the shulker boxes. We are doing 3 shulker boxes worth of each type of log. From there we'll be able to see what is being sold the most. Now I'm doing 9 stacks per shulker box. So let's go and take a look at the birchwood. So I'm going to grab 9 stacks of birchwood just like that. That's more than enough. And yeah, we can just load them in there, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm just putting 9 stacks of each in, and we're going to do that for every single wood type, and then we're going to think a bit more about the price. And just like that, they have all been filled up with 9 stacks of logs per box. I'm thinking selling at 1 diamond per stack of logs, so that will be 9 diamonds per shulker box. So yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. So we're going to head over to the shop, we'll grab some signs, we'll grab some of the stock we're going to need. Let's go and add this to the shop, and then we'll let the people of OmathaCraft know, and hopefully we'll start making some sales. And the shop has been stocked. Let's take a look at everything. If we come back here, it's been a while probably since I've shown up around the bag, and this is the redstone we built up quite a few episodes ago. But if we take a look at it, we have oak logs, we have birch logs, we have spruce logs, and we have jungle logs. There we go, so they're all in, and I'm doing, as we said, 9 diamonds for 9 stacks. So I put the receipts, they're all the exact same in all of those droppers. Obviously, they're different receipts for different things in there. We have come down the bottom, and we have put 3 of the dies in, because we've only got 3 stacks. We only show the amount of stock we have in this list here. So there we go, we've got the 4 different, they're new dies in now. I've made sure they were different dies from the other ones. That is all up and running. I've sent a message to the group so they know logs are now being stocked in our shop, which is absolutely amazing. Now I'm just going to work my way out of here, and yeah, I've just dumped off the other dies in there, so when we do restock we have those dies ready. But yes, the shop is now done. Well, I say done, it's always going to have work to do and things like that, but if you come and take a look, I've also added up there 9 stacks of oak, birch, spruce or jungle logs for 9 diamonds. Just like that, as you can see, that's in there, and all is working really, really well. Let's have a look at our reviews. Lovely. I never buy rockets anywhere else. Needs better marketing. Doesn't even have a name. Let me know of name suggestions down below. Now I know about this place. Just one more place to forget to visit. It's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. It's a lovely shop, but yes, we do definitely need a name for this place. So I'd love to see your suggestions down below. We need something that's not too long and kind of fits in with what it's all about. It's meant to be quick, it's meant to be cheap. Yeah, so let me know what you think, because yeah, and it's also got to fit. We need to come up with some kind of logo, or if we can fit this design name on the front of this shop here. Yeah, it's about time that is needed. Seriously, pillagers? Seriously? And just like that, the chunk, or I should say the 4 chunks, are now completely and utterly dug out. Take a look at this. Slimes are down there. There's a lorry driving past my house, but that is fine, because take a look at this. We are right down to the first layer of bedrock, which is Y5. This is the lowest level we're going to be going, and in the next episode, we will work on building up this slime farm, and hopefully yeah, getting this thing fully functional. This is going to be super, super awesome. I can't wait to see this in action. I've also thought we are actually going to need to take out even more space, maybe 2 or 3 blocks just to the side here, just like this, because we actually need the space for the slimes to spawn down. The width that we dug out so far, that is only for the spawning platforms, so we actually need the space for the slimes to fall down. So that is something I will do in between episodes for next on off camera. But I mean, take a look at the amount of resources. We've got all of these chests over here, they're full. Over here we got chests full of stuff. It is absolutely insane. I'm loving the amount of resources that we have got from this mining session. But I think what we should do is let's stack up all of the ores we've got, let's mine them down with Fortune 3 and see how much stuff we get from that. And there we go, some of the ores have been smelted and the rest we have just mined down, and that is the amount of resources we got from that hole. 25 diamonds, not too bad. I would have hoped for more, but well, there we go. We're not really in need of diamonds, we do have a fair few. The one I'm actually really happy with is the amount of coal. I am using so much coal at the moment because every so often I go around, I've realised I'm out of rockets. Oh no. I'm out of rockets. I'm just gonna stand over here and pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, I'm using so much coal at the moment, lighting up our base. I keep doing it, I go around with loads of torches, and I keep expanding out the area that's being lit up. Again, with caves underground, coal is so useful. And there we go, the stock is shopped with more and more items. Hopefully we're going to make some diamonds very, very soon. But that is all the time I have for today's video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, as it really does help out the channel a lot. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.